Hello, San Angelo. Welcome to the Live Daily News Show. I'm James Bouligny.
And I'm Tessa Koskovich.
In the news today, there are still 161 people missing out of the Texas floods, and 111 have been killed.
HEB and the Butt family have pledged $5 million for flood relief.
And an SAISD teacher recalls being rescued from the San Angelo flood.
Before that, Joe Hyde talks about the San Angelo Texas Flood Benefit Concert, which we'll get into right after these messages from Jim Bass and Carpet Tech.
The 25 Ford F-150, proudly made in Kansas City. Experience American innovation with unbeatable employee pricing. And Jim Bass Ford's offering this powerhouse for just $4.99 per month. Choose from various trim levels and vibrant colors to find your perfect fit. Built in America and sold right here at Jim Bass Ford for over 60 years. Houston Hart at Arden Road or 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
My name is Cade Simmons. I'm the site manager here in San Angelo. What matters to our customers, I believe, is what we say is CT quality, CT experience, just making sure their needs are met, taking care of their home like it was ours. You just have to keep thinking of, it's never the wrong time to do the right thing. So just making sure you're taking care of what needs to be taken care of, and just knowing that they can rely on us, I think, matters to them a lot.
All right, Joe Hyde could not do the interview today, but we can talk about the benefit concert going on this Friday at the ArcLight Bar and Grill, located 441 Rio Concho Drive. It's a big benefit concert for flood relief in San Angelo.
All of the proceeds are going to those who were impacted by the flood. It starts at 5, and then there's going to be an auction at 7:30. From 5 to 7:30, we're going to see some of the lesser-known names on the lineup. It's still going to be a great show. Be there for that. And then the auction's going to happen. And then after the auction, we're going to see names like Rich O'Toole and Kat Hasty, so that's going to be really fun.
Yeah, we're going to have her in studio tomorrow to help talk about it.
Which is going to be awesome.
Yep.
And just so we're clear, 100% of the proceeds are going to the flood victims.
Yeah, I think there were like 30,000 affected in San Angelo.
Which is heartbreaking.
No, I've never seen the loop underwater like that, ever.
Mm-mm.
And I've seen I know that the low places in town, like on Bouligny, I know that floods every now and again when it rains. It floods pretty often when it rains. But I've never, when I first saw that picture, I'm like, oh, that's Bouligny Street. Mm-hmm. And then when I took another look at it, I was like, no, that's the loop. And I was like, oh, wow, this is worse than I thought it was.
Well, and with it being nearly the entire hill country, and now Rio does, so insurance is going to be a hassle and a half.
Oh, them insurance companies don't care.
Yeah, so.
They're not insurance companies because they have sympathy for people. But no, this concert is going to help a lot of people. It was actually on, Rich O'Toole talked about it on Fox and Friends this morning.
I saw that.
So that's his next concert. It's going to be here in San Angelo. We're going to have a good time, and we're going to raise money for, and we've already got a ton of items. We've got, I know Free Reign donated a bunch of signed Cole Hauser, items, and we've got a rocking chair, and we've got a whole bunch of other just really cool items. I think we got some signed sports memorabilia and just really nice things to go. So you can buy tickets to the concert on San Angelo Live. Just go to the homepage, and there's it's a green bar across the top of the screen. You can get tickets there and donate there, and yeah, it's going to be a great concert, great time for a great cause.
It'll be a really fun time.
Yep.
And we'll be there.
We will be there. I think we're going to be live streaming it. So
We are.
So, all right. Now, into the news. Search and rescue teams are still searching for 161 missing people from Kerr County as the death toll reaches 111. Governor Greg Abbott said we will not stop until every missing person is accounted for. The Hill Country flood is already the second deadliest in Texas after the 1921 San Antonio flood, where 215 people were killed.
HEB and the Butt family are sending relief to San Angelo and other communities after they announced to pledge $5 million to the Texas flood relief. HEB CEO Howard Butt said for 120 years the Butt family has proudly called Kerrville home. Our hearts ache for the children, families, and communities facing tremendous loss throughout Texas in the wake of these floods. Our partners have big hearts, and we will continue to support our neighbors. HEB and our dedicated partners are here to help. $2 million will go to the Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country for Kerr County Flood Relief Fund, assisting communities such as Hunt, Ingram, Kerrville, Centerpoint, and Comfort. And San Angelo,
a San Angelo ISD teacher survived the Concho Valley flooding by grabbing onto a small tree for more than an hour. Kyla Constancio was scared, thinking she was going to die as water flooded into her home on July 4th. A 911 operator was trying to get her on her roof, but the swift current prevented her from doing so.
Constancia's Uncle Brian, who she considers a hero, drove in from Wall to help guide drone operators and directed a San Angelo resident with a boat to her location. Constancio said, "I have so much gratitude for the community of San Angelo, the police officers, the firefighters, our search and rescue teams. All I could do was thank God in these moments."
Yeah, the San Angelo police had an all call. I talked to one of them today at a crash, and just a crazy weekend for them. And all call, every cop comes in, and I think, my brother's a cop. I think he woke up at like 4 a.m. Dispatch had like 100 water rescue calls in an hour, and he did not come back until probably 10 o'clock that night. I
believe it.
It was all hands on deck, and it's tragic that one person in San Angelo died, but
how blessed are we to just have seen one death? Right. This could have been so much worse.
It absolutely could have been. At 4 o'clock in the morning, everybody's sleeping, and your house is filling up with water.
There's not enough time to react there.
No, there's not. I don't think people understand that rivers rising by 22 feet an hour. I don't think they realize how much water that is and how fast it can happen.
I don't think some people realize it either, but it's absolutely terrifying. And
no, you think, it's just water. The river's gonna raise up slowly. It doesn't. It doesn't work like that.
And if you're in bed on something heavy, the weight of that object will weigh you down if the water gets to be high enough. It's terrifying.
Yeah, but thankfully, San Angelo's gonna recover. We're all pitching in. Everybody seems to be pitching in on this.
We got the best of a bad situation for sure.
So we're gonna make the best out of it. Absolutely. Before weather, we'll hear a quick word from Jay Chandler.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
Into weather, we have a 30% chance of rain tonight. It's 88 degrees outside, and the low tonight is 72. Those rain chances are supposed to clear up overnight as well.
Tomorrow will be sunny with a high of 94 and a low tomorrow night down around 72. Friday, the high will be back up at 94, and the low Friday will be 72.
Over the weekend, we have some rain chances, but they are low, around 30% on Saturday night. Highs will be in the low 90s, and lows will be in the low 70s.
And we'll be right back after this quick message from our friends at Condos, Diamonds, and Coins.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Condos, Diamonds, and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Condos, Diamonds, and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Cano stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Cano's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
Thank you for watching the Live Daily News Show.
The only locally owned news show in the Concho Valley.
Go like us on Facebook, X, and other social media platforms.
And download the San Angelo Live mobile app.
For the entire live team here, I'm James Bouligny.
And I'm Tessa Koskovich.
We'll see you tomorrow.